This morning we're on it's 11,000 volt overhead power line. You know, the fact that the trees are actually touching it, they could technically the electricity could pass down that tree, it would kill you. It takes one accident, one death. As you can see, it's overgrown woodland here. We're going to reduce this and make this an 8-metre path through here, so it'll give it a clearance of 4 or 5 years. I started in the early 80s, and then Mel joined us about 6-7 years ago from the agricultural sector. He'd always driven tractors because our work has now gone towards, well, I suppose it's kind of more merged with agricultural, so it's bringing in those kind of guys like Mel. The aim is to have 7 to 10 of these units dotted about the sea area. We're up to about 4 or 5 now. And we've got established teams, we've got 50 teams working, 2 men teams. And the idea is to have dotted around within those 50 teams, probably 15 at the end, maybe 20 of these tractor units with the MOGs, and the company will be based around them. The time we've been working together has been the introduction of the machinery. So we've kind of gone from a small little cherry picker, 2-wheel drive, to a Massagate MOG, and now this tractor. So the machines have made it easy, haven't they?
It makes it so much quicker as well. We can cut quicker.
Things have improved so much, haven't they?
Yeah.
Even just a basic tractor. 10 years ago, you wouldn't have got a tractor like that, would you?
No.
Now you have to be more like the astronaut to drive that, don't you? It's all electric gadgets in there, isn't it?
Yeah, and the machine makes it so much easier because you're not clearing up the rubbish afterwards. You're just dropping the rubbish and the machine does it.
We seem to do more with less people. I think that's the thing, isn't it? We take a 11,000 volt line like we are here, a wood pole. Between each pole is roughly 100 metres. An average hand cutting team would take 2 days to do that span. Well, we could probably do that span in 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah.
So, the numbers speak for themselves. And a 2-man hand cut will do 50 metres a day. We're looking for 200 to 300. So, those kind of context. We usually get on site. We'll have a quick chat. We'll write a risk assessment. What we're going to do today, because there's only the 2 of us. We know how each other work. So, the first thing, if we've got trees on the ground that are going to impede the way of my cherry picker, Mel comes in first with the tractor. And it clears me a path, basically. He clear all the trees that are mulchable first, create me a ride, and I'll bring my cherry picker in to do all the things he can't get to, all the big trees on the side, that are more probably in conjunction with the wire. And I'll trim those up, they'll drop to the ground, and at some point then Mel will come back and run over those, so we don't have to hand them. I've cut them, they drop to the ground, he runs over it and clears them up. From the centre of the wires, we're clearing 4 metres either side to create an 8-metre path. There's 6 spans, roughly 600 metres. We're looking to do at least 200 metres in a day. So there's 3 days work here. We've had like a full day here now. So, and Mel's got nearly to the second pole. So I'm hoping tomorrow we should knock a big hole in it. Brockles Forestry are the only contractors to EDF Energy. They are French-owned English power line company. They own Seaboard, which was Eastern Electricity, and London Electricity, and we do all our work is done for them. We're on a routine maintenance plan, and this part of the world is due for cutting now. This hasn't been cut for about 10 years, actually. Been missed in its last cycle. You could spray, you could stop it, but we don't want to put chemicals into the ground, so it regrows, and we'll come back and cut it. Hopefully next time it's much finer and we can just mow it and catch it a bit quicker. But you try not to impact on the ground too much, because then you create other problems. We want to go back to these sites and do them again. If you go into a place and wreck it, you soon put people off and you can't get back in there. So if it's too wet, there's not many days we don't work, is there?
No.
I suppose this time of year we cut right down, don't we?
Yeah.
We pick our jobs. Like here, we're close to the road, good access, you're not going to make too much mess. We try not to, we try and add, we don't try and take away, anything we cut is put back in. We're careful bird nesting time of year. We're very careful with wet areas. We even use an oil that's not mineral based, that's vegetable based, that doesn't impact on the fauna and flora. If you come back in 6 months, this will look really nice. And we've had areas where we've cleared out, bluebells come back, heather comes back, fantastic.
It always comes back. We went to one place where they actually made a lawn out of it afterwards.
Yeah.
And now they mow it, so
Yeah.
it keeps their work under as well.
Yeah.
so it helps out.
People like it, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
It's a bit vast when you go into it like an area and just clear it out. But after, when it's softened down, people get
But
used
the
to it.
regrowth comes back, it's much better.
It's been a bit of a learning curve, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Trying to introduce this to people. Oh, you're not doing that. And, you know, as you see the machine, it's so big and vast. A bit scary, but pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
The finished product has got to be like a lawn, really. And then in a few months' time, probably in the summer, this will green up and it'll look lovely. You know, all these harsh colours will die down. It'll be fantastic. Some of the sites we've gone back to afterwards, you can imagine we'd ever been there, which is what we want. I don't want anybody to think we've been there. I think ultimately, probably in 10, 15 years' time, this will be the way it's done. You know, we're a good company, and our model could be taken from the southeast very easily and applied to anywhere within the UK easily. You know, the power lines here are the same in Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. They're no different. The trees are the same. We're just doing it a different way.